like so many tabs open. Jesus.
Wait, what do your tabs have?
No, it's the YouTube page, my email. I could close, but nah, I don't wanna.
Oh.
And then the rest are the nursery rhyme stuff.
And that, my folks, is a great transition into today's show. We are doing nursery rhymes. That's right. This time I did start.
Oh. I love that. This time I actually did start. Well, okay.
A was an apple pie.
Apple pie.
Donkey, I beg you. Sounds like me.
I couldn't find anything for that one for some odd reason. Like, I went on the page and nothing happened, so. But yeah. Should
Jack be nimble,
detail?
Jack be quick, Jack be jerking off my candlestick.
She has a little horror. Make you. I don't know, I can't remember the lyrics for that song, which is depressing because I like that one. Anyway. But should we explain what we're actually doing more detailed besides just nursery rhymes? I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious, but kind of not.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, are you wanting me to do it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So actually, we talked about this like a couple days ago beforehand, but like we want to like look up some nursery. Well,
oh yeah, wait, we did talk about it.
When you mentioned like you wanted to do one, and I was like, cool, I don't mind that, and so here we are with that. We just looked up some, and yeah, I don't know.
We don't come into this stuff prepared as much anymore.
Well, I did.
Well, you did. I was painting an action figure. Fucking crucify me.
Crucifies you.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why I like this. Jesus. I don't know. Something about that was perfect. But yeah. So, you want to do one of those trade-off system where I say one and you say one thing?
I'm down.
Because I got one. I'll do It's Raining It's Pouring since that's the first tab I have.
It's raining, it's pouring, my anus is soaring. Anyway.
Oof. I mean, everyone knows what it is. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and didn't wake up till morning. Which really... Okay.
That's like normal, though.
Well, but like, no, but like the Wikipedia, like, even like, it goes into the detail of like what it could mean.
Alright, go on.
So it's like, okay. And, actually, first I should say when it was like first around, it was like it was in the US in 1917. No, it wasn't. Well, I mean, that's when it was in the US, I should say.
So you're lying to me! These aren't real facts! Colorful warfare, more like fraud!
The little mother goose pleasure. Sorry. You know what? That's not even the important part. It has been suggested that the first, in its classic description of a head injury, bumped his head followed by a lucid interval, and an inability to resume normal activity, couldn't get up in the morning. However, it has also been suggested that, in the regards of the first verse at least, that the rhyme is an interpretation of an accidental death. Meh. Didn't wake up until morning, indicating that no attempt or ability to get up made. So pretty much, yeah. I always thought that was weird to me. He bumped his head, went to bed and bumped his head and didn't get up until morning. Like, that's pretty weird. That seems dark. Oh, so it wasn't it was recorded in 1939, so there. That's when it was recorded. For like singing, right? But yeah, anyway, that's it for that one, really. I mean, everyone knows it's raining, it's pouring. I don't think I really need to go into too much detail about it.
Alright.
If not, then shame on you for not having a child. I guess. I don't know. Kidding. Kinda.
Well, I sang it when I was a kid, but I always sang it wrong. I'm like, it's raining, it's pouring, fucking man is snoring. I don't even know how I said it. I'm pretty sure I said it horribly wrong. I was like, bumped his head, now he's dead, won't wake up in the morning.
He's dead.
That's how I used to think it was, like, because I was a graphic child.
He did.
Oh, he did.
You did.
I'm gonna talk about the most meme-ish one. The most meme-ish one there is. Hello, darkness, my. Anyways, obviously the song Johnny Johnny.
Oh God, dude. So you're gonna do Baby Shark. I also saw that one too, which you're probably gonna do next anyway. So there you go. Anyway, continue.
Look here, bitch. Do you want me to fucking cancel this stream? It was a book by the American scholar and professor Jessica Wilson. States the nursery rhyme originated in Kenya. Or Kenya. I don't know how the fuck you say that shit. Internet meme, which was also a funny thing. The song became an internet meme in August 2018 with one of the versions, Billion Surprise Toys, a company with 16 million subscribers to its YouTube channel. And it's going particularly viral on Twitter. This version prominently features Johnny and his father doing popular dance moves such as Gangnam Style dance and intertwines the original lyrics with the repeated do 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 to the melody of Baby Shark. The various videos of edumental channels were subsequently described as terrifying, disturbing, nonsensical, and godforsaken nightmare. The song's popularity has been attributed to the Elmsgate phenomenon of potentially.
Do you say Elmsgate?
The Elmsgate, yes, or Elsgate.
It's Elsagate.
Oh. Oh!
You know, like
oh! What the?
I'm like just staring at the screen and be like, you mean Elsagate? You know, Elsa and Spider-Man? You know? Dude,
what the fuck? Okay, so there's like the word Elsagate, so I fucking hold my mouse over it by accident, and it's fucking terrifying. Let me fucking pull this shit up on Discord real quick. Let me just show you how terrifying this shit is, Carolyn. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Look at it! Look at it!
Hold on. Still loading a bit. Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, did you not see what those videos were back in what?
I thought they weren't that bad.
No, they were horrifying. What do you think? Why do you think people had an outrage about it?
I thought it was just some bitch trying to put a dress up.
No, basic days parade or something?
No, I fucking knew it wasn't innocent. Okay, I knew it wasn't innocent, but I didn't know it was this bad with blood and gore and shit.
No, yeah, jeez.
The bitch literally has scissors to her tongue. She's deep throating the world's largest gummy worm scoops.
Well, now we all know that Elscase was a lot worse than you thought it was. You know the truth.
So the New York Magazine found remixes by Billion Surprise Toys, one featuring anthropomorphic refrigerator as the liar, to be particularly absurd, even compared to other Johnny Johnny Yes Papa videos. Shortly after coming to the song went viral, Billion Surprise Toys began to very aggressively issue DMCA, which is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Oh fuck. Which is a 1998 United States copyright law that implements two the number 2, 1996 treaties of the World Intellectual Property Organizations, which is WIPO. It criminalizes production and dissemination or dissemination. I'm not a good scholar. Of technology devices or services intended to like circumvent measures, which I'm pretty sure means like they make a copyright of fucking horrifying shit like that Elsa Gate and say, yeah, no, this is a copyright, but it's public domain. No, not today. Not today. It is not.
not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
Not today. Not for you, bitch. Take down requests and videos and images devered from its own videos published on social media.
Disney made it. That act, that fact.
In May 2019, Nick Jr.'s official YouTube channel parodied the song as Villain's Nursery Rhyme Remix. Oh no.
Oh no. And they were just like, oh no.
Oh no.
What did they do? Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Alright, your turn.
Oh god, okay. Sorry, I'm good. Sorry. Okay, a tisket, a tasket. This one, okay, so pretty much...
Dude, I remember when Cher sang that song.
Oh, what?
Cher, you know? If I could turn back time.
Okay.
I remember when Cher sang that. Like, you know, she was like, it's a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I fucking learned that.
I didn't know this happened, but alright.
Yeah, dude, like, I heard it back in 2nd grade with a music teacher, which did not like me at all, and I didn't like her at all. But you know what? Bygones are bygones. I'm still upset at her. But
okay.
I'm 19. She's probably retired.
Never mind, I was gonna say something even darker, but...
What? No, oh, wow. Wow.
I don't know how old the teacher was, so you can't blame me.
I do blame you.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anyway, the rhyme first noted in the United States in 1938 as the children's rhyming game. It was sung while children danced in a circle. Kidding. One of the number ran on the outside of the circle and dropped a handkerchief. The nearest child would pick it up and chase the dropper. If caught, the dropper either was kissed, joined the circle, had to... I knew you were gonna have a response when I said the kiss.
Hey, come here. Let me give you a kiss. Mama gave me some of that. What's that? Carmax lip moisturizer. It fucking smells like chemicals and tastes like cherry.
Go.
That hit too close to home.
Hey! What is happening? Okay.
What'd your dad say?
Yeah, okay. No, he was just yelling at the cat and dog. I caught the...
Welcome to the Colorful Podcast.
The dropper either was kissed, joined the circle, or had to tell the name of their sweetheart. An early noted version had the lyrics... oh my god. This happens when you get tongue-tied and giggly. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mom, and on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, and on the way I dropped it. A little boy, he picked it up and put it in his pocket.
God damn. She got fucking thieved. What do you think the note said?
I don't know. There's in some variants, the second line is I lost my yellow basket, and another variant is the last line is a little girl picked it up and put it in her pocket. Got robbed by 2 different people that day.
God damn, she got robbed. How do you fit a whole basket in your pocket? How do you...
Oh my god, sorry, I'm just dying right now.
I also love how we just went from, like 2 views, or no, 2 viewers, to now just 1, to none, and then back to 1, but then back to 2. It's like, I think people are just, like, fucking leaving it and going. They're like, fuck this gay shit. Fuck these colorful wafer-looking motherfuckers.
Wafer!
With that fucking new Coke still up there, he's supporting Bill Cosby!
In the 19th century England, the rhyme used the same game, but with somewhat different, but evidently related words.
Well, yeah, the English people went, a tishket, a tasket, a greeting you basket, I wrote a letter to me mum, and on the way, I fucking lost it. And then a boy came along and picked it up. He fucking robbed me. Get the busies! Get the fucking busies! Wee
I lost my supper last night and the night before, and if I do this night, I will no more. I sent a letter to my love. I carry water in my glove. Ew, why? Jeez, that sounds awful.
Hot glove water.
And by the way, I dropped it. I did so. I had a little dog that said bow wow. I had a little cat that said meow meow. It's just like getting weird.
Dude, hang on. Just fucking add a little remix in the background, man. You got yourself a rap.
I still remember that one vine with that one teacher reading Dr. Seuss, so the guy just beatboxing.
Tough wuss. Oh, you guys hear that rumbling truck in the background?
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, that's my brother. He's leaving.
Shannon bite you. Shannon bite you. Shall bite you. I dropped it, and by the way, I lost it.
Bitch, we know! You dropped it! You lost it!
You lost it! You lost it, mine!
You lost the family heirloom! You are now discriminate! No, Papa! Please don't discriminate! Mum, help me! No! Discriminate! No! Pip, cheerio. Oh my god.
Okay, but that's it. That's all I got. There was like no really definitive meaning for it.
Holy fuck.
Other than they lost and got robbed, I think. Okay. What did they lose though? What was the letter? We'll never know.
Dear Mum, my ass itches. I might have the plague. Farewell, your son, Billy.
That was like way too well done.
What do you mean?
Like, just like, I can just imagine like a sad like mother finally, after many years, able to read the note. The son's dead. You can hear him, you know, as she reads, hear him narrate.
Dear Mom, I have the itch in the bottom. I think I shall die. Your son, Billy. I had the where I could hear both my voice twice, so that's what I used. I don't know if like a hold on, I might have it. Hello. No. Wait. No.
Voice changer. Dear Mom, my butthole itches. I think I might have the plague. Goodbye. Your son, Billy.
Anyway.
Okay, it's your turn to do it.
Alright! Now here comes the rhyme version of what I be do. Cause you know how it be. You know how we eat. Yeah, man. It's Jack be nimble and Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Yeah.
Or any detail on that?
The rhyme was first recorded on the manuscript of around 1815 AD and was collected by James Orchard Hallway in the mid-19th century. Jumping candlesticks was a form of fortune-telling and a sport. Good luck was said to be signaled by clearing a candle without extinguishing the flame. Wow, in the Denslows version, Jack is a dog.
Whoa.
Woof, woof. Jack be roof. Jack be roof. Jack jump over the candle. Roof. You're on fire.
God.
There are multiple versions of it. One of the rhymes is featured in the song American Pie by Don McLean in 1971 with a play on the title of the Rolling Stones song Jumpin' Jack Flash. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack sat on a candlestick, cause fire's the devil's only friend. What the fuck? Hail Satan! Just what the
God. Jesus.
It is also a line in Lynn Barry's Buckingham's song Holiday Road, featuring in National Lampoon's Vacation. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, take a ride on the West Coast kick, Holiday Road, Holiday Road. I don't even know if that's the one.
I love that. Also, it's in Wolf in Sheep Clothing, too. From
what?
Set It Off. Wolf in Sheep Clothing from Set It Off. There's a line from it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jill's a little whore, and her alibis are dirty tricks. Yeah! I'm just telling you, you know what? I didn't have adorable than I thought you would. I don't know why.
What?
I don't know why you're hysterically laughing at that, considering.
Oh, man. Well, let's just tell you something. Our buddy Jack here isn't getting any fucking luckier. Because sometimes Jack and Jill are actually Jack and Gil, you know? You heard of Adam and Eve. What about Adam and Steve?
Going
I don't know. Jack and Gil, particularly in earlier versions, is a traditional English nursery rhyme. The Roud Folk Song Index classifies this tune and its variations as number 10266. The rhyme dates back at least to the 18th century and exists with different numbers of verses, each with a number of variations. Yeah, so like Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Only a few more stanazes have been added. Oh, sentences. Okay, whatever. Fuck. Have been added to the rhyme, including a version of a total of 15 stanzas. In a chapbook of the 19th century, the dab verse, probably added as part of these extensions, has become a standard part of the nursery rhyme. Earlier versions took the form, up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. To old Dame Dob, who patch his knob, with vinegar and brown paper. Ew. You ever smelled vinegar? That shit sucks. It's good on salad sometimes, but like, ugh. Imagine
it's good for cleaning.
Okay, so you want to actually, yeah. I'll bring up something. So like, I actually had to use vinegar. You remember? Were you around when I had that big fucking poison ivy rash?
Yes, you mentioned. Actually, you were offline for a couple days. You're like, oh, poison. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I was dead, basically. I was like, fuck it. I felt like I had the plague. I looked
Oof.
gross. My arm. I still have scar tissue from it, and well, I had my grandmother said to use vinegar, because my grandmother reads this old army medical book that gives you a bunch of home remedies that you can actually use, and they actually fucking work. I haven't came by one that hasn't worked, and well, the vinegar was one of them. So I soaked a rag full of vinegar and fucking started wiping myself with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but oh god, that's awful.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. People actually fucking drink that shit to lose weight.
Oh. Chug that whole thing down. Just like. Jeez.
By the early 20th century, this had been modified in some collections, such as L.E. Walter's Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes, London in 1919, to Up Jack got and home did trot as fast as he could caper, and went to bed and plastered his head with vinegar and brown paper. So maybe he's the old man who's snoring.
Ooh. I
should have went and got the X-File theme. Yeah. I think I actually hang on. Ooh, nope. That's gross.
I want to know.
Ooh, ew. What the fuck?
Listen. What are you doing?
Ew, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it, man. I want to talk about Scoops. Anyways.
God.
Nope. Boom. Okay, and then a third verse sometimes added to the rhyme was first recorded in the 19th century chapbook and took 20th century versions of the verse included when Jill came in, how she did grin to see Jack's paper plaster, mother vexed, did whip her necks for causing Jack's disaster.
Whoa. Oh, jeez.
The true origin of the rhyme is unknown, and there are several theories. Complicated metaphors are often said to exist within the lyrics, as is common with nursery rhymes. Exeges. It's a critical explanation or interpretation of a text. Or religion, whatever the fuck it is. Most explanations post-date the first publication of the rhyme and have no correlation. Corroborating.
Correlation.
No, this is corroborating.
Okay.
Corroborating evidence. These include the suggestions by S. Baring Gould in the 19th century that the rhyme is related to a narrative in the 13th century. Porus Edda section Gylfaginning is the first part. Gylfaginning is the first part of the Snorri Sturluson's 13th century Porus Edda after prologue. The Gylfaginning deals with the creation and destruction of the world of the Norse gods and many other aspects of Norse mythology. The second part of the Porus Edda is called, I don't know, it didn't say. composed by Icelander Snorri Sturluson and brother and sister, respectively, in Norse mythology, were taken up to the earth by the moon. As they were fetching water from the well called Bygir, which is it doesn't pop up for what it is. Ooh. Bearing on their shoulders the cask called Sager. It feels like I'm fucking reading some like Sega shit, like some Sonic lore. Sega. Knuckles and Shatter had a fucking baby where they fucked in the butt or some shit like that.
Oh my god!
And
alright.
Cole calls Samuel around 18-something. John Bulgaria suggests that Jack and Jill were two priests. This was enlarged by Catherine Ellis in 1930, indicating that Jack represented Carradine Wolseley, and Jill was a Bishop Tarbes who negotiated the marriage of Mary Tudor to the French king. It's also been suggested that the rhyme records the attempt of King Charles... records the attempt by King Charles I to reform taxes on liquid measures. He was blocked by Parliament, so subsequently ordered then that the volume of Jack 1.8 pint be reduced, but the tax remains the same. This is meant to still receive the more tax despite Parliament's veto. Hence, Jack fell down and broke his crown. Many pint glasses in the UK still have a line marking the 1/2 pint level with a crown above it, and Jill came tumbling after. The reference to Jill, actually a gill, or 1/4 pint, is said to reflect the gill dropped in volume as a consequence. So they're talking about the guillotine.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a local belief that the rhyme records events in the village of Kildersham in Somerset in 1697, when a local spinster became pregnant. The putative father is said to have died from a rock fall, and the woman died to childbirth soon after. Okay, that didn't make no sense, but oh well. Our boy Jack also has a beanstalk, and he's a giant killer.
Well, Jack has been going around making his rounds.
Dude, Jack is fucking popular.
Okay, is it my turn? Question mark?
Well, yeah. Duh. If I
Okay, this one's...
if I quit talking, obviously, it's your turn, bitch. I mean, what? Nothing.
Okay. Okay, before I start, get your mind out of the gutter immediately.
Okay.
Okay, this one's called Get my own mind out of the gutter, Jesus, okay. Okay, this one's called I Love Little Pussy. Alternatively called I Love Little Kitty.
Okay,
Don't ask!
Obviously I knew it meant a cat, so why would my mind be in the gutter? Whenever I think of the word pussy,
because I warn you.
I'm not thinking of that nice fucking Arby's sandwich fold in the between a woman's thigh. I'm thinking of my fucking Mufasa who's laying around my little fat fucking furry pussy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so the most common modern version is I love little pussy. Her coat is so warm, and if I what was that sound? Her coat is so warm, and if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. So I'll not pull her tail or drive her away.
Go back. What were you saying?
So I'll not pull her tail or drive her away. My pussy is very gentle. So I can't take myself seriously.
You want me to read it?
No, I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Additional lines include, "She shall not sit by my side, and I'll give her food, and Pussy will..." I'm sorry, I can't. Will love me because I am good. Why did they thought this was okay?
Because they didn't have dirty people like us.
Pat pretty pussy, and then
Wait, did you say tight pretty pussy?
No, I'll pat.
Oh.
Pretty.
I was about to say,
and
maybe they are talking about something else if it said tight.
And then she will purr, and thus show her thanks, my kindness to her. I'll not pinch her ears, not tread her on her paw. Least I should provoke her to use her sharp claw. I never will vex her, nor make her displeased, for pussy don't like to be worried and teased.
To me, like, is there more?
Well, no more lyrics. I mean, there's like little factual stuff, but you can start talking about whatever you need to.
Go on.
No, the melody is commonly associated. The rhyme was first recorded by the composer and nursery rhyme collector James William Eliot, and in his National Nursery Rhymes and Nursery Songs in 1970. Poem is first recorded in the Child Songs book published in 1830. It has been attributed to Jane Taylor, 1783 to, I guess, 1828 or 24, probably the guy or girl, I don't know. As it her, okay. As it conforms to true style, however, there is no corroborative evidence to support.
We're fucking.
There's controversy.
We just got done with high school. We're not able to say these fucking $20 words.
Obviously, there's controversy, and we know why, and I don't need to state pretty much what it is, obviously, because I'm giggling like a goddamn idiot.
Why was there controversy, though?
The usage of the word pussy is a slang term for gender and art, documented since the late 17th century.
Did you say giner?
Vagina.
I literally thought you said the word pussy is used as a slang term for giner.
That sounds like something Uncle Gus would say.
I do say that as Uncle Gus. I go, man, you should've seen the fucking giner on that bitch over there like a fucking cave. I said, hello, and it fucking said it back.
It's documented since the late 17th century. Rhyme's title and lyrics have been changed by some publication to replace the word pussy with the word kitty, among other substitute terms. I don't know, I think I said that wrong, but anyway, that's that one.
I like the word pussy instead.
Yes. Also, I have another one too. Of course, you want to do one now or no?
This world needs to realize the word pussy is obviously a fucking four-legged animal. Yeah, pussy. You ever seen that one episode of Tom and Jerry where that little mouse?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, pussy. I saw a fucking meme where it said, me drunk at the club at 3 a.m. It was like, yeah, pussy.
Oh my god. There's a little short one I got too.
Alrighty.
Real quick, before you can go to yours. Whatever. Fox's Hole is a nursery rhyme for children that is played as a game. It is thought to be originate from the Tudor period. I don't know what that means. But, again, I don't know why I keep finding these, but don't ask. Put your finger in Foxy's hole. Foxy not at home. Foxy's out at the back door, picking at a bone. The game involves an adult catching the child's finger in a clenched fist, which represents Foxy's hole, which is really weird to me. But there you go. That's literally all they have for this one.
I'm not even gonna say.
I told you it was.
I'm not even gonna say what it sounds like. I feel like.
What? No, go. No, we're here now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh wait, nope. don't even know. It just, to me, it sounds like cheeky bum sex.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, say it again. You gotta go find it.
What?
You gotta go find it.
What?
The nursery rhyme.
Find what?
I asked you to say it again.
Oh, the Foxy one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. That's why I kept the wiki. Oh. Okay. Want me to reread it?
Yeah.
Put your finger in Foxy's hole.
Stop.
Foxy's not at home. But stop.
Right there. Put your finger in Foxy's hole. Why would you put a finger in a fox den? You know your ass gonna get eat. Maybe that's what they meant.
Okay.
Alright, go. Foxy's not home.
Not at home. Foxy's at the back door,
Stop.
picking at a bone.
Right there. Picking at a bone. Boner? Is this song about anal sex?
The game involves the adult catching the child's finger with clenched fist, which represents Foxy's
We've
hole.
all had that type of uncle or priest.
Oh, good lord. Ah!
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, I thought about it in more detail. I didn't know.
What do you mean you thought about it in more detail?
No, I don't know. I just put more context into it, what it could actually mean. And I'm like,
Oh, what I said? Or the nursery rhyme?
What you said
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we've all had a priest or an uncle, okay?
Oof.
Some were blessed more than others, fucking lucky bastards.
Oh my god.
What do you think it sounds like?
I don't know.
Don't even lie. What was your first thoughts when you read this? Like, ew, it sounds like butthole sex.
I mean, it sounded like somewhat dirty. Really,
there
so
we
the
go.
title.
There we go. There we go. That's all I wanted was the truth. See, your dad even agrees. So, our boy Jack isn't fucking nimble or quick. He fell down a hill and broke his crown. But you want to know what? Jack also sprat. What the fuck? Jack Sprat or Jack Sprat is an English language nursery rhyme. It has a Roud Folk Song Index number of 1947-9. The most common modern version of the rhyme is Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean, but together both they licked the platter clean. Origins. The name Jack Sprat was used of people as a small stature in the 16th century. The rhyme was an English proverb from at least mid-17th century. It appeared in John Clarke's collection of sayings in 1639 in the form. As with many nursery rhymes, Jack Sprat may have originated as a satire on a public figure. History writer Linda suggested that Jack was King Charles I. Oh, another motherfucker. The same motherfucker. Who was left lean when Parliament denied his taxation. But his Queen Harriet Maria was free to lick the platter clean. Ooh. After he dissolved Parliament, Charles was a nobility short man. And an alternate explanation comes from the popular Robin Hood legend, applying it to the disliked King John and his greedy Queen Isabel. Jack will eat no fat, and Joel doth love no lean. Yet betwixt them both they lick the dishes clean. I like that one. It's like hard to say at first, but it rolls off the tongue. The saying entered the canon of English nursery rhymes when it was printed in Mother Goose's Melody around 1765, but it may have been adopted for use with children much earlier. So yeah. So I'm guessing there's a lot of fucking jacks. Like, I'm pretty sure they started using the word jack for Charles. Like King Charles. See, your dad's agreeing.
I might maybe know a reason. No. Well, why did they use the word jack, though?
For jackass.
Okay, maybe that is the case, then. Makes sense.
Like, hey, Jack! Like, I was called Jack before at, like, an old job I had at Home Depot. This guy called me Jack. He said, "You remind me of Jack Black." And I said, "Why? Because I'm fat." He was like, "No, it's because you say corny jokes." So then I said like a really messed up joke. I didn't lose the job because of that. I lost the job because of another reason, but we won't go into that. But
that's for another day.
Yeah. But the joke I told him, I was like, okay, so listen. In my old neighborhood, there used to be a girl who had like seizures. You know, she had like epilepsy or some shit. And so what me and the kids around the neighborhood did was join in a circle with her in the middle of it, linked our hands, and went, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare!" And it cured her autism. Or some shit. Fucking cured.
Oh my god!
It cured her seizures.
My god!
I took that from a TV show, though, so, like... It was the only thing I could think of at first. It was like the Eric Andre show or some shit like that. I don't know. You know, the one where, like, the... came from?
Yeah.
So we'll be right back. Yep.
Oh, found a pretty dark one, actually.
How dark?
Ish. There's right. Abducting children, it sounds like, at least from what I'm reading.
Alright.
So, girls and boys come out to play. Girls and boys come out to play, or boys and girls come out to play is a nursery rhyme that existed since 1708. Okay, so the lyrics are: girls and boys come out to play. The moon doth shine the bright as day. Leave your supper, leave your sleep. Come with your playfellows into the street. Come with a whoop, come with a call. Come with goodwill or not at all. Use ladder and down the wall. A halfpenny roll will serve us all. Find your milk, and I'll find flour, and we'll have a pudding. We'll have pudding in half an hour.
Pudding? Half an hour. You're just gonna stick my pudding in your ass. I'm gonna stick it in your foxhole.
The first may date back to the time when children were expected to work during the daylight hours, and the play reserved for the late evening. The first two lines at least appeared in dance books, satires, and political broadsides. It appeared in the early extant collection of the nursery rhymes. Tommy Thumb pretty songbook published in London around 1744. But yeah, I don't know. This is kind of weird, that one though.
Imagine if they didn't abolish like child working. Imagine if like that was still around. I don't think a lot of people could handle that shit.
I couldn't. I'd be dead already. Lost my finger or something.
Yeah, that's what happened. They actually did lose hands, and then they were cast out.
No, I know.
I went to I went to middle school. Alright, so, yeah. The one I have is pretty cool.
Okay.
Ba ba black sheep, Have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for master, and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. What do you think? What do you think? Like the meaning behind it is?
Not really sure, to be honest. I mean, it could sound dark, but at the same time, anyone's interpretations could be like that.
So there were many attempts to have been made to find the origin and meaning of the rhyme, most which have no corroborating evidence. Catherine Elwes Thomas, in The Real Personage of Mother Goose, suggested the rhymes referred to resentment at the heavy taxation on wool. This has particularly been taken to refer the medieval English great or old custom wool tax of 1275. Man, I fucking remember those times. God damn, they were horrible. I'm kidding. Which survived until the 15th century. More recently, the rhyme has been connected to the slave trade, particularly in the southern United States. This explanation was advanced during debates over political connections. The use and reform of nursery rhymes in the 1980s, but has no sporting historical evidence. Rather than being negative, the wool of the black sheep may have been prized as it could be made into dark clothes without dyeing. The rhyme was first printed in Tommy Thumb's Pretty Song Book, the oldest surviving collection of the English language nursery rhyme publication, in 1744, with the lyrics very similar to those still used today. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, Mary, I have 3 bags full. 2 for my master, 1 for my dame, none for the little boy that cries in the lane.
Oof.
And then the phrase, yes, sir, 3 bags full, sir, has been used to describe any obscure or cavern, craven, subordinate, I don't even fucking know, obscures or something like that. It is asserted from 1910 and originally was common in the British Royal Navy. So like, yes, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Like, you know how the fucking Royal Navy works. Mm-hmm. The rhyme has often been raised in literature and pop culture, used as the rhyme as the title of a semi-autobiographical short story that Rudyard Kipling had wrote in 1888. The name Black Sheep squared on was used for the Marine Attack Squadron 214 of the United States Marine Corps from 1942, and the title Ba Ba Black Sheep was used for a book by its later Colonel Gregory Pappy Boyington, and for a TV series later syndicated fucking, I don't even know, as Black Sheep Squadron, that aired on NBC. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. But yeah, like, I could see why people thought it would be racist. It's like, yeah, slaves, they pick cotton! Or some shit, I don't know. What? Cotton was made for fucking clothes.
Yeah, I know. Still is. No. Okay.
Did you do the Here We Go Around the Mulberry Bush?
No, we didn't do that one. Actually, I found a different. I'm trying to go for the different ones, but we can do that one soon.
Okay.
Or next or whatever.
Alrighty.
that I found. This one sounds like a Fall Out Boy / like Panic at the Disco, like old Panic at the Disco. Actually, old Fall Out Boy, old Panic at the Disco title.
Yeah.
It's if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. I don't know why. I feel like they would use that for like a title. I don't know what the song would be about, but
if witches were horses and beggars could ride, I would be the one to survive.
Fall Out Boy, if you need a title, you need some lyrics. There you go.
Yeah, because they're still gonna.
I don't know. Actually, the funniest thing. Oh my god, if I would naturally die. Yeah.
Carolyn wants.
Honestly, the thing is a bit. No, stop. But no, actually the thing is with titles like that is most of the time they would not mention the title in their songs because how long they would get. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna find the longest title they got.
Oh god,
I'm not kidding.
Are you looking up these boy bands now?
It's not a boy band.
They're not a boy band, I swear!
No, give me the whole title. There we go. Yeah, this is the longest title, I think. Get busy living or get busy dying. Do your part to save the scene and stop going to shows. That is literally the whole title.
What is this?
That's from their, like... It's pretty much about... I think if I'm correct, it's like about a guy pretty much admitting that he didn't like this... Like, that he didn't love his girlfriend, and, like, I think the other way around. And it being gossiped about and talked about, you know? Being a whole big thing, you know?
Fucking bitches.
And really, it's not much.
These people just need to stay in their own business. Like, come on now, it ain't your
like,
relationship.
You want me to say some of the lyrics?
No, I am not ready for this today.
It's not bad lyrics. God damn it.
Dog it, Bobby.
Anyway, back to wishes were
We're back to nursery rhymes.
Sorry. Is a proverb, which I don't know why they didn't mention that in a nursery rhyme. The first recorded about 1628 in a collection of Scottish proverbs, which suggests it was if wishing could make things happen, even the most I cannot pronounce that. Let's just say it's something I would. Anyway, let's skip over that. People would have everything they wanted. So, if wishes were horses, beggar would ride. If turnless were watches. Oh, watches. Jeez, I'm an idiot. I'd wear one by my side. If ifs and ands were pots and pans, then be no work for tinkers and hands. And then the shorter versions, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. If turnips were bay notes? What? I'd wear one on my side. I think it's just a way of saying watches because Scottish.
This just kind of reminds me of that Steven Universe episode where Greg was like, well, if pork chops were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
We would have hot dogs! Sorry. That's about the Steven Universe.
Yeah,
which was also...
I regret bringing it up.
Oh, but that's the episode where Let Me Drive Your Van to Your Heart plays, though.
That's why I think that's why I remember that episode the most, because that was like one of my favorite ones because of that song. Let me drive my van into your heart.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because the origin is like so long to read. And I don't know if I want. It just has Scottish origins, pretty much all to say that way.
Boy,
and pretty much
you had the chance to change it in fight. Who would you? I used to have a friend. Or I actually still have this friend. Her name is Jamie. Hey Jamie, what up? Shout out, girl. I don't fucking know. But one time she was like, "Hey, I had a chance to change it in fight." She fucking did the splits and then looked at you and went, "What you?" Fucking as much as hard as she could. It fucking cracked me up.
Also, there's a lesson to learn from this is that we can for things, but I guess, you know, You sometimes can't get what you want in life, so...
Exactly. If pork chops were perfect, then we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Steven!
Of course Dr. Diamond would come up right when we mentioned about
Yeah, of fucking course! Of fucking course he does! Fuck you! Whenever we mention fucking Steven Universe, this fucker has to be here!
Like, literally, his comment is, Greg Fram has been in my heart.
How long have you been listening, bitch? How long? We're on our fucking next nursery rhyme. Please open my fucking Diet Pepsi. Alright.
Okay, so, ring around Rosie. I think we're about to do.
Actually, here we go around the mulberry bush.
Oh, here we go around mulberry bush. Okay.
Also titled Mulberry Bush, or This is the Way. The Way. Do you know the way? Is it
I've been here the whole time. You've been the whole time and you didn't say one comment.
You didn't fucking comment about any of these interesting facts, only about Greg Graham and his vanity heart. Fuck you. I got a fucking bone to pick with you, bitch.
A bone to pick with you. Anyway, sorry. Oh, thought about that JonTron part. The JonTron episode. And a bone to pick with you.
Shut the fuck up. It's a round old folk song. Index number 7882. The same tune is also used for Lazy Mary will get you. Ooh, I'm gonna find that one next. And
Lazy Mary.
And Nuts in May. And a variant is used for Wheels on the Bus.
Sorry.
The most common modern version of the rhyme is, here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go around the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair. On a cold frosty morning, this is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we put on clothes, put on clothes, put on clothes. This is the way we put on clothes on a cold and frosty morning. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go around the mulberry bush in a cold frosty morning. The rhyme was first recorded by James Orchid Halloway as an English children's game in the mid-19th century. He noted that there was a similar game with the lyrics, here we go around the bramble bush. The bramble bush may be an earlier version, possibly changed because of the difficulty of the alteration, since mulberries do not grow on bushes. Halloway said subsequently, verses included, this is the way we wash our clothes. This is the way we dry our clothes. This is the way we mend our shoes. This is the way the gentleman walks. And this is the way the ladies walk. Caroline, how does a lady walk?
Depends, I guess.
LOL, I didn't really have anything interesting to comment till now. The song in an associated game is traditional and has parallels in Scandinavia and in the Netherlands. The bush is a Jupiter in Scandinavia. Ooh. The simple game involves holding hands in a circle and moving around the first verse, which is alternate with a specific verse, where the players break up into immediate various appropriate actions. And for variants of the rhyme is Nuts in May. Sure. Thank you. I'm allergic to Dr. Diamond's bullshit. sharing the tune as well as the traditional closing line, "On a cold and frosty morning." Lazy Mary will get you. I gotta find that one.
There's also Poor Mary.
Poor Mary!
I just got to. Hold on. Okay. So, lyrics vary considerably for the song. Over 100 known variations have been collected in Britain since the 1880s, not least in the use of names including Jenny, Mary, and Sally. Common modern versions include Poor Jenny is weeping, a weeping, a weeping. Poor Jenny is a weeping on a bright summer day. Why are you weeping, weeping, weeping? Why are you weeping on a bright summer day? I'm weeping for a loved one, a loved one, a loved one. I'm weeping for a loved one on a bright summer day. Stand up and choose your loved one, your loved one, your loved one. Stand up and choose your loved one. On bright summer day. Shake hands before you leave her. You leave her, you leave her. Shake hands before you leave her on a bright summer's day.
Oh, isn't it? Wait, which one was that?
It's called Poor Mary, but it has different names. I think for this version they use, it's Poor Jenny.
Oh, okay.
One child in the group is choosing to be Jenny or Mary, etc., and has to kneel in the middle of the circle, usually with head in hands. The other children join their hands and walk around the other child singing that first.
You're sacrificing that little fucking shit!
First, the child in the center then carries out the actions of the following verses, most importantly, choosing a partner. Huh.
I don't want to marry you, Mary, or Jenny, because you're fucking poor, bitch! See, your dad's agreeing.
Been using my dad a lot for a lot of this stuff.
I have said your dad a lot in this stream. It's almost like a running gag, or like a your mom.
Kinda is.
Except it's just a your dad.
Ooh, yes.
Like, I would say you can make fun of my mother, but you know what? She, like my father, she's not here.
Woo!
Mikey would have made that joke.
Ooh.
But, yeah, go on with it.
No, that was it.
Oh.
That was it. There was not much. No, it did remind me of a song, though. But I don't think they have any relation.
What song?
It's from the Studio Killers, Jenny. I don't know if you heard that one or not.
I have not. How does it go?
It's like, I want to ruin our friendship, we should be lovers instead. It's like, it's pretty much about, like, about this, like, girl wanting to, like, date her, like, best friend. You know, wanting to ruin the friendship and become, you know, a couple and everything. It's interesting. I don't know. I think you would like it.
Are you trying to tell me something, Carolyn?
No. I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know what the reaction.
You're like, well, I don't know.
I ain't gonna deny or not. I'm just saying. The song's out there. Okay?
Alright. Anyway. So I don't think we talked about this one, but this one's my all-time fucking favorite.
Which one?
Humpty Dumpty is a character in an English nursery rhyme, possibly originally a riddle, and one of the best known in the English-speaking world. He is typically portrayed as an anthropomorphic egg, though he's not explicitly described as such. The first recorded versions of the rhyme date from the late 19th century England, and the tune from 1870 in James Williams Eliot's National Nursery Rhymes and Nursery Songs. Okay, there's some, like, demons happening in the background. What the fuck is that? What?
Well, I finally documented what they're doing. You can see it, but That's my dad playing with the dog.
Oh.
She goes growly. She's not doing anything hurtful. It's just that's the sound she just makes.
Oh, like my sister's dog, except it actually tries to fucking bite me.
You don't want to hurt nobody.
The character Humpty Dumpty was popularized in the United States by actor George L. Fox. As a character and literally illusion, he has appeared or been referred to in many works of literature and popular culture, particularly English author Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass, in which he was described as an egg. The rhyme is listed in the Round Folklore Index as number 13026. Obviously, the rhyme is best known in English language. Common text from 1954 is, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Then, like, the earliest known version was published by Samuel Arnold's back in 1797 with the lyrics, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, 80 men and 80 more could not put Humpty Dumpty where he was before. William Carey Richards, 1818 to 1892, quoted the poem in 1843, commenting, when we were 5 years old, the following parallel lines were pronounced as a riddle. Humpty Dumpty. Reader is the Dutch or something else for an egg. Oh, wow. So I guess, like, Humpty Dumpty is the Dutch or something else for an egg or something like that. A manuscript edition and the copy of Mother Goose Melodies, published in 1803, has the modern version with a different last line, could not set Humpty Dumpty up again. It was published in 1810 in a version of Grammar Girton's Garland. God fucking damn, that's like saying Gus's girdle gooey or fucking shit.
I don't want to know what that one means.
I don't know either. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. 80 men and 80 more cannot place Humpty Dumpty as he was before. And then, like, there's another one, which was in 1842 by James Orchard Holloway, published in a collection version as Humpty Dumpty lay in a beck, with all his sinews around his neck. 40 doctors and 40 wrights couldn't put Humpty Dumpty to rights. I don't know what sinews are.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna click on the word, see what it means. A tendon or sinew is a tough band of fibrous connective tissue that connects muscle to bone and is capable of withstanding tension. Tendons are similar to ligaments. Both are made of collagen and ligament joints. Oh, wow, so wait.
So he is human.
Maybe. Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's a tendon. Human muscles. Eggs don't have muscles.
Eggs don't have muscles!
Unless, of course, you're counting the. Ew, never mind. I just went to
the yolk. You mean the baby gravy in the chicken? My girdle's getting all gooey. I think I'm wearing it wrong.
Ew.
So, with all his sinews around his neck. So, do you think, like, it means, like, his legs were around his neck? Like, what was he doing? Trying to suck himself off? Like, I'm serious!
This is important information to know about.
Was he, like, trying to suck himself off or something? Like,
No.
Because, like, it said his sinews around his neck, and it's around your ankles. That part is at your ankles. So
around his neck.
Yeah, with all his sinews around his neck. So, like, dude, like, honestly, he was sucking himself off. Fucking.
Or he got stuck.
Confirmed! How would he... Yeah, he got stuck trying to suck himself off or something like that. Or maybe him and his chick were, like, 69 in...
Oh my god.
But then it says, like, they could not place Humpty as he was before. So, like, you know, like, his fucking leg, his hips broke, and now they can't fuck with him no more. And so, like, they're like, dude, you're fucking stuck. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have tried sucking yourself off, bud.
Maybe that's what happened. You fell and you got stuck like that, I guess.
Dude, I need to fucking, like, I'm just gonna edit this page. Quote, Gus Theory. Humpty might have been trying to suck himself. In 1842, James, oh, I already read that one. The modern day version of the nursery rhyme, as known throughout the UK since at least the mid-20th century, is as follows. The Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Of course, according to Oxford English Dictionary, in the 17th century, term Humpty Dumpty referred to a drink of brandy boiled with ale. The riddle probably exploited for misdirection the fact that Humpty Dumpty was also 18th century reduplicative slang for short and clumsy person. Well, I knew that. Yeah, exactly. See, he was a person!
He's a klutz.
The riddle may depend upon assumption that clumsy person falling off a wall might not be irreparably damaged, whereas an egg would be. The rhyme is no longer posed as a riddle since the answer is now so well known. Similar riddles have been recovered by folksters in the other language, such as blau blau or blue blue in French literature, in Swedish and Norwegian, and Runskillen, Puntskillen, or something, and then Humplin, Pumpkillen in different parts of Germany, although none of that is widely known as Humpty Dumpty in English. So, like, the rhyme does not explicitly state that the subject is an egg, possibly because it may have been originally posed as a riddle. There also are various theories of an origin Humpty Dumpty. One, advanced by Catherine Ellis and Thomas, adopted by Robert Ripley, posits the Humpty Dumpty is King Richard III. Wow, of England. Depicts as Humpty humped back in Tudor histories, and particularly in Shakespeare's play, and who was defeated despite his armies at Bosworth Field in 1485. Punch in 1842 suggested jocularly that the rhyme was a metaphor for the downfall of Cardinal Wolsey. Just as Wolsey was not buried in his intended tomb, so Humpty Dumpty was not buried in his shell. Gay.
I don't know why it sounded very weird.
I don't know. I like to think that he was not a human. Or that he was not an egg, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, because that makes it darker and some more interesting and deep.
Yeah, like, was it a short, clumsy, drunk man just climbing on a wall? They're like, get down, boy! And he's like, fuck off! You ain't the King Richard III. You ain't Jack! Get down, Humpty! You're not Jack! Jack can be nimble and Jack can be quick. Well, also Jack can go suck at a dick. These are things that, you know, maybe I should be a nursery rhyme maker. Nah, I'd probably get burnt out in the first one.
It only has one and one only.
Yeah, I would make one and be like, my life's done.
You'd be one hit wonder.
My life's work is done. I created it all.
Made it.
Look at me, Ma. I made it. I'm over here. Shut up, Ma. I made it. I made it.
Hey, look. I'm sorry. Everything goes back to either Panic at the Disco or Fall Out Boy or one of the.
Or Green Day.
Or Green Day, exactly.
Look, Ma, I made it. Happy. Oh, fucking no. Got my high hopes out for a minute. Or some shit. I don't know how that one goes.
Oh, High Hopes.
There you go.
Had to have high hopes.
I fucking knew you would know it. Jack may be nimble and Jack can be quick, but Jack can also go and suck on my dick.
Well.
Hop it, get down! Fine! I'm coming down! No, like that!
No!
Oh, you fucking dumbass! Look what you done! Oh shit! Hurry, hurry! Gather the horses and gather the men! Let's try to put this faggot back together again. Ah, fuck, we can't! I ain't a doctor, damn it! I'm a kingsman! Nay. You're a horse! Oh my god, I don't even fucking know, man. I love little pussy.
Jeez.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. What?
No. Just like that was like the simplest one.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Did he now?
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, but if Peter Piper packed a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked?
You know.
I'm gonna try to do that with my retainer in, just for fun.
Oh my god.
Alright, I got it then. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picks a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picks a pack of pickled peppers, but if Peter Piper picks a pack of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? This shit is hard.
That's the tiniest laugh I've ever done, I think.
Well, the folk song index number of 1945. Taking that out. I like shaking it. Peter Piper. I'm trying to look for that one. Oh, no, I'm trying to think of the Pied Piper. You know, like the guy goes...
Pied Piper?
Yeah, the Pied Piper. Who the fuck is that one? Isn't that a nursery rhyme or no?
I don't think it's a nurse. I think it's a, I don't know if it's a nursery rhyme. I don't think it's distinctively one. I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to think about it, and I'm like, I can never get that.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin
Do
Man?
I?
The Muffin Man! Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes! I know the Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! Yes! I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Sorry, I thought about the Shrek one. You know the Muffin.
Do you know
the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? I love that part. I just love it. We just...
Tell me where Princess Fiona is. Do you hate me? Come close. Do you know the Muffin? That round folk song index number of 7,922. Victorian household had many of their fresh foods delivered, such as muffins, which were delivered door to door by a muffin man. The muffin, in quotation, was the bread production known in the United States as English muffins. Not the much sweeter cupcake-shaped American variety. Drury Lane is though far boarding Covent Garden in London. Wow, that place exists. The rhyme in the game appeared to have spread in other countries in the mid-19th century, particularly in the U.S. and in the Netherlands. As many traditional songs, there are regional variations in wording. For example, another popular English version of something substitutes Dorset Lane for Drury Lane, while in the Dutch version entitled Zeken Zed de Mollisman, mollusses are substituted for muffins, and Scandinavians, the fishermen harbor near the Hager for Drury Lane. So like Zeken de Mollishman, the Mollishman, Zeg no Mollishman.
Oh my God.
Yes, I know the mollusk man.
Why do you have to sound so angry? I mean, I understand that's like a stereotype for Germans, but wow.
They're actually Dutch people, so.
Okay, well, why do you still sound angry?
Because I want to be angry.
Oof.
In the Young Lady book, describes the game as the first player turns to one next to her, sick, or I think it's like next to her or him. I don't fucking know. You fucking gender people. Anyways. And to some sing-song tune exclaims, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? The person addressed replies to the same tune. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Upon this, they both explain, then two of us know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, and two of us know the Muffin Man lives on Drury Lane. And C, not, and like, the Muffin Man, and like continuously, you know, the number 2 then turns to number 3, repeating the same word who replies in the same way, only saying, 3 of us know the Muffin Man. And continues to 4, and so round the room, the same question answers and being repeated. The course only varied by the additional of one more number each time. Verses beyond those described in the book have been sung. For example, the song may be concluded, we all know the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
God.
Where, oh where has my little dog gone? Oh, he's laying on my bed. My bed. Hot pants.
Oof, how long has the stream been going?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
What?
An hour and 30 minutes. I'm kidding. No. I was just curious.
That's like nothing. We normally go over like 2 hours before when we're not thinking. But yeah.
That's a lot of nursery rhymes we covered, though. Wowie.
Yeah, that is true. We did cover quite a abundance of them. Tom Tom the Piper's Son. Wait, what?
Where's Tom Tom?
Tom Tom? Tom Tom is a popular English nursery rhyme around folk song index of 19621. The modern versions of the rhyme include Tom Tom the Piper's son stole a pig and the way he did run. The pig was eat and Tom was beat and Tom went crying or roaring or howling in some versions down the street. The pig mentioned in the song is almost certainly not a live animal, but rather a kind of pastry, often made with an apple filling smaller than a pie. Another version of the rhyme is Tom Tom the Piper's son stole a pig away he run. Tom run here, Tom run there, Tom run through the village square. And the rhyme is often conflicted with the separate and longer rhyme. Holy fuck. I'm gonna fucking speed on this one. Tom, he was the piper's son. He learnt to play when he was young, and all the tune that he could play was over the hills and far away. Over the hills and a great way off, the wind shall blow my top knot off. Tom, with his pipe, made such a noise that he pleased both the girls and boys. They all stopped to hear him play over the hills and far away. Tom, with his pipe, did play with such skill that those who heard him could never keep still. As soon as he played, they began for to dance. Even the pigs on their hind legs would after him prance. As Dolly was milking her cow one day, Tom took his pipe and began to play. So Dolly and the cow danced the Cheshire round till the pail was broken and the milk ran on the ground. He met old Dame Trot with a basket of eggs. He used his pipe and she used her legs. Ew. The dance she danced about till the eggs were all broke. She began for a fret, but he laughed at the joke. Tom saw a cross fellow was beating an ass, heavy laden with pots, pans, dishes, and glass. He took out his pipe and played them a tune, and the poor donkey load was lightened full soon. Wow. So this fucker is just going around first. He's like, okay, I'm doing good. He's like, I'm making people laugh, play. He's like, I'm letting them all love this. And he starts being a fucking dick. This is the Pied Piper's son. Prince, this is the Pied Piper's son. The guy who stole kids.
Oh my god.
Alright. Both rhymes were first printed separately in Tom the Piper's Son, a chapbook produced around 1970 in London, England. The origins of the shorter and better known rhymes are unknown. The second longer rhyme was an adaptation of an existing verse which was current in England. The following verse is known as the Distracted Jockey's Lamentation, may have been written for but not included in Tom Sawyer's play The Campaigners. Jockey was a piper's son and fell in love when he was young, but all the tunes that he could play was o'er the hills and far away, and tis o'er the hills and far away, tis o'er the hills and far away, tis o'er the hill. The wind has blown my plaid away. I don't know. That fucking basically made it become like fucking pirates. The verse seems to have adapted as a recurring song described to gain volunteers for a Duke of Malabog's campaigns about 1705 with the title of Recruiting Officer or the Merry Volunteers, better today known as Over the Hills and Far Away, in which the hero is called Tom.
Oof. Ah, my legs. My leg.
My leg.
My leg. Ah. That was such a weird sound. Whew.
Damn. So if Tom was the Piper's son, then who was his father? Peter Piper? Nah, actually, he was just the Piper.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows?
I will know in a second. The Piper. Holy shit, this thing is dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Pied Piper of Hamelin, also known as Pan Piper or Rat Catcher of Hamelin, is a tutelary character of a legend from the town of Hamelin. Middle Ages of the Eastern references describe the Piper dressed as a multicolored pied clothing, who was a rat catcher hired by a town to lure rats away with his magic pipe. When the citizens refuse to pay for his services, he retaliates by using his instruments and magical powers on their children, leading them away as he had the rats. The versions of the story spread as folklore and has appeared in the writing of Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. That's a guy. The Brothers Grimm and Robert Browning, among others. There are many contradictory theories about the Pied Piper. Some suggest he was a symbol of hope to the people of Hamelin, which had been attacked by plague. He drove the rats from Hamelin, saving the people from the epidemic. The earliest known records of this story is from the town Hamelin itself, depicting a stained glass window created for the church Hamelin, which dates to around the 1300. Sorry. Although the church was destroyed in 1660, several written accounts on the tale have survived.
What incarnation? What culty thing is going on here?
What?
So I just saw the issue 12 for Life is Strange comic, and this is what I see, and I don't. But I mean, it's not very. I mean, it's a dream catcher, but it looks really strange.
Oh shit! Gotta close my Discord. What the goddamn Sam Sear here? What the fuck?
Exactly. What kind of cold thing going on here?
They tied Max up.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like, hold on, like, yeah, for real?
Look at the wrist.
Kinda, yeah.
I think they did.
Well, that's her. No, they didn't, but it looks like they did.
Max
but
doesn't wear bracelets, does she?
Yeah, she does.
Oof.
Why did they have a Dreamcatcher? Did they? Is this a Honey I Shrunk the Kids number 3?
Max and Shranky Charlie.
Who's that voice? You trying to wait, what?
What?
What voice was that?
Whatever, 2009. I don't fucking know.
I can think of just Chloe's voice and be like, man, you got
I like pie.
Oh, God. No, but... No, like, why are they on a huge Dreamcatcher? I need answers.
I'll tell you why.
We want answers. What?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Screeching.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you why. I don't fucking know.
No, you kind of figured. Also, I like Chloe's shoes though.
You didn't
nice
believe
red
me?
shoes.
You didn't believe in me? Prince, you didn't believe in me. What
You didn't read the comics. You don't know what's going on.
Penny?
I don't know what's gonna go on. I still got like 3 more issues to go. Or, 2 more issues before I get to that one. And that's in 20. Wait, what date is that supposed to come out? I'm realizing. I didn't even see when it was actually supposed to. I think January of 2020, so I don't think it has an actual date. But let me check just in case. I don't know. I'd actually like to know.
She doesn't
the date.
believe in me.
No, just January 2020.
Prince, what are we
The
gonna do?
nice cover though.
What are we gonna do?
Ah.
Tell me. Oh, bless you.
This is sneezed. Oh.
You wanna go outside? Huh? You wanna go potty? Tell the viewers. Oh. Tell the viewers bye. Tell them. Alright. Alright, guys, that's my cue for this stream needs to be done. Huh, Penny? Give 5. Yeah. Alright, if you guys liked this stream, liked nursery rhymes, or better yet, like this dog, because he's awesome. And you can see him in other videos on Colorful Warfare, because he's basically our mascot. Anyways, if you guys like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and visit Carolyn's channel, which she does live streams of video games, which she hasn't
I haven't
been active
streamed in a
lately.
while, which I shouldn't.
She hasn't lately. But do you have anything left to say, Carolyn?
I've been burned out. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah,
I'll get to it soon, I promise. Just give me time.
But she's not too burnt out to do this colorful podcast.
I don't know, this is new and different than what I've been doing in my channel, so there you go. Yeah, so
yeah.
that's probably why I'm not burnt out.
Yeah!
On this. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, we don't really do the same thing every stream.
that's true.
We do different topics, and that's what, like, broadens our horizon.
And we learn.
We learn. We laugh. We master play. I mean, play. Nothing.